Aloha. Welcome to the 2021 Navy League Sea Service Awards. I'm Jack Shriver, the Senior Vice President of the Honolulu Council of United States Navy League, and your MC today. I'd like to thank Admiral Timothy Cott, Commander of Navy Region Hawaii Mid-Pacific, Admiral Matthew Sibley, Commander of Coast Guard District 14, Colonel Smith of Marine Corps Forces Pacific, and Mr. Ian Wood, President of the Ship Repair Association of Hawaii, for joining us to recognize these outstanding men and women of our sea services. We are grateful to the Pacific Fleet Submarine Museum for hosting us today at the historic Bowfin Lanai on the shores of Pearl Harbor and in view of the Pacific historic sites behind us. There's no more fitting venue to honor our exceptional awardees today. We're also grateful to have the U.S. Pacific Fleet Band, as well as the Navy Region Coast Guard presenting today. Please rise for our national anthem, the Hawaii State Song, and remain standing for the invocation. Parade the colors.
Mark time. March. Hold turn. March. Detail. Hold. Present. Arms.
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Retire the colors.
Port. Arms. Exit right. Mark time. March.
Navy League Chaplain Stephen Jensen, Commander United States Navy retired, will provide the invocation.
Epule kako, let us pray. Holy Lord, source of all blessing, we ask for your presence among us this day as we honor and give thanks for these very special people who serve this nation so incredibly well in our sea services. It takes people of grit, determination, vision, care for others, sense of duty, and patriotic heart to go down to the sea in ships and to do it well. But these awardees have gone far beyond expectations and become examples for others to follow. While we celebrate them, we know that they did not achieve this level of success alone. Shipmates and mentors, families and friends, your spirit helped guide them, groom them, and encourage them. Help them now to look beyond themselves and inspire future leaders as well. Help us each to remember, O Lord, that you give us talents, purpose, and opportunity to serve, but that we do it best when looking to you to lead us in the best and most challenging times. May we leave today inspired by their example and thankful for their service. Bless us, O Lord, and these United States of America. Amen.
Thanks, chaps. Please take your seats. The Honolulu Council of the United States Navy League has hosted the Sea Service Awards since 1960, over 60 years. In that time, our naval services, sustained and supported by our ship repair industry, have been a part of many conflicts around the world. Through combat, routine deployments, training, and other demands, the Navy League of the United States Honolulu Council has supported the Sea Service and their families like no other civilian organization. It's now my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker, Commander of Navy Region Hawaii and Naval Surface Group Middle Pacific, Admiral Cott.
Thank you, Jack, and thank you to the Navy League. Admiral Sibley, good afternoon, sir. It's an honor to be here with you all today. And as I see the Pac Fleet Band, they were excellent. Thank you for being here, guys. It's an honor to be here with the Navy League. First of all, thank you to the Navy League. 60 great years and supporting all the sea services here in Hawaii. If I think about the role of the Navy League, number one, to enhance the morale of sea service personnel and their families, and then to educate the public on the importance of sea services to our nation's defense, well-being, prosperity, and economic prosperity. So these awards, nothing goes more towards that. I think we're going to increase the morale of the service members. And then we're going to, by you receiving those awards, people are going to ask you about it, and you're going to educate on what you do and the importance of what we do. The United States, by definition, is a maritime nation since our beginning. We just celebrated 2 birthdays of the Marines and the Navy, both of which are older than the country themselves. And then obviously the United States Life-Saving Service in the late 1700s also found the predecessor of the Coast Guard. And then fantastic that we have the Hawaii Ship Repair Association here, because you can't put ships to sea without a great industrial base to put them together, and that takes talent, and it is a combined team. And so I think we're fortunate to have the Honolulu Navy League, and then being here at the Bowfin, and I know Captain Merkel's not here, the president of the Bowfin Association, but thank you for allowing him. This is probably the most beautiful place in Pearl Harbor. I also know Captain Merkel and the Bowfin Association is very well invested in science, technology, engineering, and math. And by nature, going to sea is involved in all those. It takes the ingenuity of young people to do that. And then the backdrop behind me, I'll start from looking from Kaneohe out to the 14th District, and then as we look to the Pearl Harbor Shipyard and the things that happened close to 80 years ago. We're about 2 weeks away from December 7th, the 80th anniversary of that day. And if we look behind us, the shipyard, where that shipyard was able to increase from 5,000 shipyard workers to 30,000 in the span of less than a year, and recover 18 of 21 ships in less than 3 years and send them to sea. And the bookends of World War II, where World War II started in the Pacific for the United States on the Arizona on the morning of December 7th, and the loss of 1,177 sailors and Marines in an instant. And then the end of World War II, the USS Missouri, which served as a centerpiece for the surrender of the Imperial Japanese forces to the Allies. Also noted that we just celebrated Veterans Day, and we celebrated the 30th anniversary of the Persian Gulf War, which the Missouri served as a centerpiece for an Allied force then as well. And then the Bowfin. If you haven't been on the Bowfin, for all the sailors and the Marines, I challenge you. It's the sharpest bright work in the entire Pacific Fleet, and it is an immaculate ship. But the Bowfin, if you don't know, is referred to as the Pearl Harbor Avenger, and in her 2 years of service, sank close to 45 ships and over 250,000 tons, and a remarkable history. And so the people we were going to honor today kind of represent that greatest generation. And you all have been nominated by your commands for special achievement. And doing that, hopefully it will encourage young people to follow in your footsteps, to seek a career in the sea services. And you were all selected for outstanding performance of your duty, individual achievement, excellence in leadership, participation in community activities, and obviously outstanding military bearing. And I'd like to thank your commands for nominating you for this, for excellence. And it just goes to show if you're excellent at what you do, you will be recognized. And my challenge to you is also next year, nominate one of your peers for this award and recognize their excellence. So again, thank you to the Navy League. You're doing an excellent job. You are increasing our morale. And just this ceremony is going to increase the awareness of what we do. And thank you to everybody here who's today. And thank you again to the commands that nominated you and your shipmates that supported you in getting this achievement. Thank you, Jack.
And thank you, Admiral Cott. I appreciate your kind words. The Navy League Sea Service Awards recognize junior officers, enlisted and civilian personnel of local Navy, Marine Corps, and Coast Guard commands, as well as distinguished members of the ship repair industry. Selection is based on outstanding performance of duty, individual achievement, excellence in leadership, and participation in community activities. When each awardee's name is called, please present yourself to be recognized up in front. And Lieutenant Commander Geary, and we'll get started.
CTR-1, Tiana San Nicolas, United States Navy. CSS-2, SS Alexander Clark. FT-1, SS Jarrett Copland. MMN-2, SS Christopher Hayward. Lieutenant, SS Michael Capaz. YNS-2, SS Victor Moreo. Lieutenant, SS Brian Sexton. STS-1, SS Brian Spurgeon. STS-3, SS William Summers. MMA1 SS Jeremy Torres. Lieutenant Zachary Altenberger. CE2 Redenmar Munoz. IT2 Nathaniel Schwantes. OS1 Christine Thompson. Lieutenant Jake Williams. IT1 Skylar Seaborn. Lieutenant Kristen Van Boxtel. OS1 Jonathan Talksdorf. Thank you, Admiral Cott. Lieutenant Colonel Smith will present the Marine Corps awardees. Corporal Kiminit Campbell. Lance Corporal Victor Camposano, Jr. Corporal Jack Coates. Corporal Stevie DePinto. Corporal Maria Guillen Martinez. Sergeant Ileana Hernandez. Captain Jeremy Mast. Corporal Diane St. Jean. Sergeant Edgar Valle, Jr. Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Smith. Admiral Sibley will now present the United States Coast Guard awardees. AET-1, Thomas Atkins. OS-1, Joshua Berkner. Ensign Charles McAllister. YN3, Isla Parker. MST-1, Len Pitt. OS-1, Stephen Sosa. Lieutenant Jacob Tronas. Thank you, Admiral Sibley.
Thank you very much. The Ship Repair Association of Hawaii is an organization of nearly 40 companies comprising a critical and irreplaceable element of the industrial and maritime infrastructure of our island state. Bruce Smith, Vice President of the Ship Repair Association, will introduce the Ship Repair Professional of the Year Awards, and Mr. Ian Wood, President of the association, will present the awards.
Aloha. Thanks, Jack. We're seeing a lot of each other today. Our 2021 Junior Ship Repair Professional of the Year is a top-notch representative of our Hawaii ship repair community who launched her career with BAE Systems about 5 years ago. The daughter of a couple of highly accomplished stalwarts in Hawaii ship repair, she carries forward their legacy, the drive and integrity with which she was raised. A leader from the outset, she's forged her own way in a career path of excellence as a planner and estimator. She was recently snapped up by PSI, Pacific Shipyards, Ian's group, to apply her expertise to PSI's estimating production management. A rising star in ship repair, a steady leader in our Oahu community, we're proud to recognize PSI's own Mana Carvalho. And you do the certificate. Absolutely. Watch her go. Our 2021 Senior Ship Repair Professional of the Year exemplifies an ongoing lifetime of service to our nation. For over 30 years of uniformed naval service, he led the way for his teams in multiple ships, support staffs, and repair activities throughout the Indo-Pacific to maintain operational primacy of our ships and submarines. Post-naval career, he's continued applying his talents and energy to ship repair industry resources to maintain and better optimize fleet support. As the area manager for QED Hawaii, he's been a hands-on, team-inspiring, and mission-focused leader among all of our members, driving not only project-focused teamwork and quality, but also a visionary workforce development in our island state to sustain, develop, and improve our industry going forward. A tireless and humble leader in ship repair in our Hawaii community, he exemplifies the Hawaiian virtue of lokahi, working together with unity and harmony. Ladies and gentlemen, from QED Systems Hawaii, Kelly Egelhoff. Right on, so let's extend ho'o maikai, congratulations to Mana and Kelly, and mahalo nui to the Navy League and to you all for the opportunity to represent our Ship Repair Association today. Aloha.
For those military awardees selected by their commands to receive a Sea Service Award, the Navy League selects one officer and one enlisted member as overall outstanding awardees. These awardees represent the most extraordinary men and women of our military sea services here in Hawaii. I'd like to ask all of the senior service representatives to come on up. Ian, why don't you come on up too? Yeah. And will the following awardees please join me to be recognized? The overall enlisted candidate representing the Navy and ComSub PAC from USS Chicago is CSS-2 Alexander Clark. And the overall officer representing the 14th District of United States Coast Guard, Lieutenant Jacob Tronas. I'd now like to invite Navy League Jane, who, by the way, is an honorary chief in the United States Coast Guard, to come up and provide her closing remarks.
Thank you, Jack. And just to let you know, I'm wearing my anchors. Intelligent, adaptable, well-disciplined, courageous, loyal, aggressive. These are traits that are a success in any field. But you chose the road of service to our country and our sea services. You are all the nation's finest. Thank you for your service and for being with us here today. We'd like to thank our supporters, our sponsors, our community partners for helping the Honolulu Navy League host this event this year during these challenging, hopefully ending COVID times. Thank you to senior leadership for being here to celebrate your service members. Again, thank you to all of you for your service to the greatest nation. Thank you very much for being here with us this year. And please feel free to partake of the refreshments and the food for another 20 minutes. Thank you for being here. Jack?
Aloha, and thank you for your time. Please join us for some refreshments, and I hope to see you next year.